Hello, hello. Hello, everyone. I hope everybody is having a good day. I'm popping on here live. I am taking over the Chic Facebook account this afternoon because I wanted to share something that we're doing this week on Instagram, and it's going to pop up on Facebook, but I really wanted to share this with you because I think it's time to have this conversation. I have been actually involved with direct sales in my own life for 8 years. You guys, when I started direct sales, I had no idea what it was. I had no idea what that type of business entailed. I had no idea that sometimes it had a bad rep. I had no idea how the compensation plan worked. I really signed up for my direct sales company because I really wanted to create side income. I really wanted to create another stream of income for our family. And so, of course, over 8 years, you begin to learn that there's a lot of people who do direct sales dirty. Like they just do it the not clean way. And maybe you have been personally I don't know how to say it appropriately. You've kind of been like, you've gotten these weird messages and you felt like you were a victim of the sale and you felt like it just didn't feel good. And so when I share what I'm going to about these 3 tips, I want you to know that it comes after a long, long journey of really doing it wrong myself, a lot of just personal experience and even personal experiences that I've had. But I also want to really encourage you over the next couple of days. Melanie and I are going to be very candid. I'm going to share some real tips. Then we're calling it like, don't be that guy. About direct sales. And so we encourage you to connect with your team members. If you're an upline sponsor, to tag your downline in what we're going to be sharing over the next couple of days. And so here, I really want to talk about just 3 general tips. And I'm going to full disclosure this and say, I have not always done it right. I have sent out the messages that start with, hey girl. I have put links on my page and said, you can purchase here. So I get it. And I speak from that experience of not always nailing it, but also from the experience of I have nailed it. And I do know that there is a system and a strategy to being successful at direct sales. And you can, blow it off the roof. I mean, you really can do an incredible job. You can build a really successful platform in direct sales. You can create side income. You can create full-time income. It does work. Is it perfect? No, not a perfect business model at all, but does it work? Abso-freaking-lutely, and I'm living proof of it. But let's actually talk about how to not do it dirty, right? Like how to actually clean up our act when it comes to direct sales. So I'm going to give 3 tips today, but over the next couple of days, we're just going to be real and say, please don't be that guy. Okay. So here's 3 tips for you. Number 1, you are not what you sell. You are a distributor of what you sell, which means you are your own brand. You are your own individual, and part of what you do is the business model that you are a part of, but it shouldn't be everything. So when you look at your grid, if you look at your Facebook page and it actually looks like your company vomited its product all over your page, heavens to Betsy, we're going to rein it in a little bit. And we're going to really ask ourselves, what ways am I actually cultivating true engagement on my grid? Am I creating a community with my people? Do I make people want to come back to see more of what I have to offer, not just what I sell? Because no matter what, if you decide tomorrow that you aren't happy with the direct sales company you are a part of and you want to go sell something else, people will follow you if they believe in your brand, not just what you sell. So we really want to make sure that we are cultivating engagement. So tip number 1, we aren't going to vomit our product all over our grid, our stories, our Facebook page, okay? Because we're more than that. We're better than that. Number 2, what value are you adding, or are you noise? What value are you adding? Now, we all sell something. Listen, we all, as direct sales people, we all have a service, a product, or an experience that we probably deeply believe can change somebody's life. And if we don't, might not be aligned with the right mission, but we all know that it can change somebody's life. But we also can encourage and inspire before somebody is even introduced to the product that we have to offer. So my question for you is, do people have a reason to come to your grid? Do people have a reason to show up on your timeline? Because to me, I don't show up on different accounts unless I feel like that person has something to offer. Let me give you an example. There is an author that I follow, and she's a Christian writer, but she is bold and she's not afraid to swear and she's confident and she speaks such candid truth that when I listen to her speak, I come back not because she's getting ready to sell a book, but because she makes me feel a certain way. She makes me think like there's no way to Jesus wrong. She makes me feel like I'm being heard on her grid, even if she's not directly communicating with me. And so when you look at what you're putting out there and the value that you're putting out there, are you making sure that you're putting out there before you actually try to close a sale, before you actually try to invite to your party, before you actually try to invite to your challenge group or your new product launch or whatever it might be? We want to make sure that we are showcasing ourselves as experts in the field. And we're doing that by adding value up front. All right. So tip number 3 is I'm just going to say it. Please, for the love of Moses, please, sister, please, can we not be an inbox troll? Can we stop sending invitations to people we don't know, people we have not connected with in years, people we have not engaged with ever, and say things like, hey girl, love your baby, kitchen, I don't know. What else could we fill in the blank with that we could see without ever really connecting with her, and saying, I've got a great product. You should try this. Check out the link. Here is the party. Can't wait to see you there. I have no problem with those messages if I have been given the right to send those messages, meaning I have connected with people so that I can send those messages. You guys, please don't be a troll in the inbox, because people can get these messages all the time. And I'm telling you right now, you're probably going right to the trash can, unless on the grid, you have been cultivating community. You have established your expertise, and you are somebody that people know, like, and trust. And until that happens, we cannot be a troll in their inbox. We just can't do it. So you guys, over the next couple of days, we're going to be giving you some real candid tips that might make you uncomfortable. And that's okay, because I know that if we're uncomfortable, we can actually grow. We can learn, we can get better. And direct sales is a really great business model to be a part of, especially right now in this season of life. So as we think about those things, as we think about wanting people to be involved in our business or in our organization, in our team, we want to make sure we give a feel of, you can do this in a classy way. It doesn't have to feel icky. Direct sales, when it's done right, can work, and it does work. And we really want it to work for you. All right. So I hope you'll join us over the next couple days as we really, really give you some uncomfortable tips and strategies that have helped both Melanie and I create 7-figure success with our network marketing businesses. Okay, guys, have a great day.